regardless where you from. Philadelphia was the first place that started an international street art culture with graffiti. Philadelphia was the first place that started an international street subculture art with graffiti. It didn't start nowhere else but in Philadelphia with a guy named Cornbread the Legend. Peace. Shout out Cornbread, that's my old head. 1965. That's the date when he started his journey with the graffiti. So, you know, I'm not here to profess or proclaim that Philadelphia started every element of hip-hop. I'm here to say that Philly was the first international subculture street art that started it. And that's saying that we have 4 elements. I'm the creator of Hip Hop National Flag. These 4 elements, and there might be more based on whatever people feel, but you got graffiti, DJ, MCing, breakdancing. Those are the elements that we grew up to know. Some people, beatboxing was before DJing, if you want to say it like that. Because we have to understand, if we want to think that this culture came from the youth, the young melanated youth of America, we was poor. And I say we because I was part of it. We were poor. We didn't have money for equipment, DJ equipment, and big speakers and all that. We had to learn how to do DJ. We didn't have money for that. So yes, that was a part of that didn't start the element because we didn't have money. Hip hop started because our government wouldn't provide a stable way of life for us to feed our families. So thus, we born hip hop and birthed it so many times. The fact that so many stories are told about the creations and the originations and the contributions of hip hop and leaving out Philadelphia's first element contribution is very offensive. And it should be offensive of us all because somebody's not telling the story correctly. Somebody's not providing all the information of the story, which leaves us intelligently fucked, culturally fucked. So we have to stop this. We have to put a stop to this. They are not going to put a stop to this. They love it. They feed off of it. So we have to put a stop to it. Like I said, this is not a story to say that Philadelphia started everything with hip hop. Not at all. What was going on in the hoods of New York or Philadelphia was happening in the century, Chicago, LA, Miami, Washington, all over. The same things was happening to us. So of course, it's naturally that we were kind of doing some of these things at the same time. We all didn't have the networks or the outsources to let everybody know what we were doing. But that didn't stop the fact that we were doing them. And we all know that, 2 places are very political for things. Hollywood, New York. Hollywood's political for movies. New York is political for the platform of hip hop. And New York represents the platform of hip hop, just like Vegas represents the platform of casino. Even though gambling and didn't start with the Vegas and casino. Actually, it started in New York with the Queen. Back in Harlem years ago. That's a whole nother story. But the point that I'm making is New York is the platform. Or it was started. It was initiated as the platform of hip hop. If you wanted to be in the spotlight of hip hop, New York was the platform. We cannot deny that. And other things were birthed in New York. I don't know all the history of the things that were birthed in New York. But it's naturally that other things were. New York is a very diversified community. Yeah, we are a diversified city. So of course, we're going to have various aspects and perspective on things. But if we don't tell the truth about the whole truth, we keep talking about the culture, hip hop, who contributed to what, and this and that. So I can peep through, so I can teach you a lesson well learned. Fucking with that lava, it's a lesson well learned. Grew up in the pen, it's aggression well earned. Shoulda knew it then, under pressure I don't burn. I turn it down and start to shine. Music is